opportunity to put my feet in the sand, on the beach. And for whatever reason, that memory came back to me, and so I wanted to do just that. I wanted to put my feet in the sand, and so now that I have the opportunity, because I missed that opportunity 2 years ago. So, ouch, hold on guys, I just keep my damn charger off my phone. I'm telling y'all, I am so tired. It's ridiculous. Did I get it? So anyways, yes, guys, my main purpose for this video is, if there's something that you guys have been procrastinating on, don't procrastinate anymore, you guys. If there's something you guys have wanted to do but have been afraid or have allowed fear to hold you back in any kind of way, push fear aside and just do it. Just do it, because you never know. You never know if that's gonna be that inspiration that you needed, that spark that ignites your passion, that creativity that comes over you that could change so much. So just do it. Do it with no fears. Just do it. It's bad enough that we allow people to hold us back in our lives based off of their opinions without even realizing that's what we're doing. But that's what we do, you guys. We allow fear to hold us back based off of other people's opinions about us. Well, what happens when we no longer care about the opinions of others? Then what? Then what? Then we start living, right? So this message is motivation, hopefully, for some of you guys that have been procrastinating. Just do it. If you guys don't have the ability to do what it is that you guys want to do, then manifest the ability. And by manifesting the ability is simply this. And to manifest the ability is simply to do this. It is to think about what it is that you want to do. Okay? For example, I wanted to travel. I didn't care where, I didn't care when or for how long. I just wanted to get away from the hustle and bustle and demands of my friends and my family. I just wanted to just get away. And at that particular time, I did not have the financial ability to do so. And so instead of worrying about how I was going to get the funds in order to travel, I just pictured me on the road, enjoying life, enjoying me, enjoying my boys, and finding, just finding the beauty in life again. Okay, so that's what I did. That was my my desire and my intent. And I set my intent and I let it go. I didn't wait for the opportunity. I didn't wait for the house. I had my vision of me on the road with the boys, my boys, and traveling. That was my desire. So I set my intent on wanting to travel, and I let it go. I didn't worry about it. I didn't stress out about it. I didn't even know how long it was going to take to manifest. I had no idea. Oh, sorry guys. I need a Q-tip. These things bother my ears. Anyways, so I had no idea. Okay. So from the time I had the vision of me traveling, I set my intent and I let it go. Excuse me. You guys, within 3 days, I had the financial ability. That's no lie. I had the financial ability. Now, with that being said, it wasn't exactly enough to go far, right? So, not without being greedy. I wasn't greedy. I was very grateful, right? I was very grateful that I set the intent on traveling further from, I didn't set a destination because I didn't really know where, right? But I pictured myself having the financial ability in order to travel wherever it was I wanted to go, okay? Not on a dollar amount, because you can't, that's expectation. So you can't set the expectation, right? Because that's failure. So I had my vision of me financially being able to just go wherever it was that the road wanted to take me, right? Having the financial ability to do so. You guys, I kid you not, I was literally going to go ahead and just leave out with the money that I was blessed with, right? And I kid you not, I checked my mail before I left town, and another check was in the mail for a larger amount, okay? And so I guess what I'm trying to say is this. You guys, I didn't have an expectation on where I wanted to go. I didn't have an expectation on how much money I wanted to have. I just acted as though it was already there. I pictured it in my mind. I had the vision. I held the vision of me traveling and financially not struggling. Okay? And I let it go. And I wasn't waiting for the opportunity. I wasn't waiting. I did have an anticipation in my belly, like in my stomach. It was just like an overwhelming, exciting feeling. You know, you get like when you guys are anxious, like expecting news of some sort. It was like that, but I wasn't waiting for it. I just knew it was coming because I could feel it. I felt that it was coming. I just didn't know how or anything else, and that was okay. I felt it. And so, you guys, if you guys are looking for a home, is that still recording? Holy shit. Hey, sorry guys. It fell. The road was too bumpy. I apologize for that. So if you guys are looking for a home, right? Don't picture where it needs to be. Don't picture how you're going to get the down payment to get it. Don't stress or even visualize any of that. Okay? You guys visualize you guys being in the backyard of your dreams. Visualize you guys being in the shower of your dreams. That might fall. Such a pain in my ass. Anyways, visualize you guys driving the car of your dreams. Visualize you guys receiving to receive. Just visualize it. Visualize it and set your intent and then let it go. Let it go. Have faith that what you're asking for is what you're going to receive. Let it go and then watch and see if you're I cannot stand semis. Ah! Sorry. And again, I'm tired, guys. So you guys have to excuse me. So anyways, just do that, you guys. And here's the thing. And by doing that, by having your vision and setting your intent, having faith and letting it go, you guys, that also raises your vibration. That raises your vibration and opens. When that energy is being transmitted to the universe through your thoughts, and when it comes back to manifesting your reality, your vibration is already higher. If you continue to keep the faith, your vibration is already higher, so you're open. You're now open to receive what it is that you're manifesting. See what I mean? A lot of times that we manifest things, and we're sending those thoughts into the universe, but we don't see them become our reality, and we get discouraged, and we're like, what the hell? I've done my visual boards, whatever you want to call them, my journals, my affirmations. Like, why is this shit not working? Why is it not clicking? Why is it not, something's missing? What's missing? Well, it's because whenever we don't see results, naturally, when we don't see results, then our vibrations get lower, because now we're losing the faith and we don't feel like what it is that we're manifesting is going to become a reality. And so, not realizing that that's even what we're wanting, that not realizing that's even how it works. But you guys, if you guys can hold the faith and know that whatever it is that your intent is, that you're sending out there, is coming back. If you guys can just hold that faith, your vibrations will be where they need to be in order to receive it. Okay? So, I really want you guys to understand that. Like, your thoughts hold a vibration. Hold a vibration. And so, whenever you're thinking, picture your thoughts, like whatever you're thinking, literally manifesting in front of you. And then your intent is what pushes it out into the internet. Oh my God, that too. Into the universe. So anyways, yeah. So picture, energy balling up in front of you, like a big ass ball of energy in front of you, and your intent literally pushes it off into the universe. And so when the universe receives it, and it bounces off the universe and comes back, whatever your thoughts are, guys, that's going to be your reality. And if you're not vibrationally open to receive what it is that you're manifesting, then guess what? You don't receive it. You don't receive it. Just like if somebody sends bad jujus to you guys, right? Like, say somebody's using magic against you guys, and they send their ill intent off into the universe, and the intent that they set off is aimed towards you guys. Well, guess what, guys? If you guys are vibrating at a high vibration, then witchcraft, or whatever craft, whatever, dark arts, whatever you want to call it, if you're vibrating at a higher frequency than what it is at their intent, it has nowhere to go other than back to center. You know what I mean? To manifest in their reality. So when we speak of karma, and I'm totally going off on a tangent, but I'm just letting my intuition flow here, guys, okay? So like whenever we talk about karma, right? Well, you guys, karma is nothing more than our own intent being sent out into the universe. And it's like you writing a letter, sending it to somebody. Well, they moved. They didn't put a change of address. So guess what? That letter gets it back and it says, not at this address or whatever. So it's returned to sender. So it gets returned back to you, right? So, I think I heard the term one time, karma metal. was checking their mail, and there's a return to sender letter, and they're like, oh shit. Because guess what? That's their karma that they sent on to you guys, manifesting now in their reality, because you guys were able to block it because you guys were vibrating higher, on a higher frequency. And so I look at it like this: once I became aware of all that black magic and shit that's out there, and what people do out of jealousy and spite, and greed, of course, let's not forget greed and envy and jealousy and all that, and hatred, blase. Once I became aware of that, I started getting creative. I'm like, no. First of all, I have to believe in what it is. I have to believe in what it is that you're doing. And I don't believe in dark arts. And I don't believe that, if here's the deal. If a person who has and is utilizing their natural abilities can move mountains and part the waters and walk on water, if that can be done using your natural abilities, yet in order to harm somebody or interfere with somebody's life and cause destruction or chaos, it has to take more than one person. That should tell you something right there, you know what I mean? And even if, let's just say, even if they are strong enough or more powerful enough to not have to go to a seer or go to, whoever they go to. Let's say if they are powerful enough to cause harm and destruction and chaos in somebody's life alone. Okay, well, let me tell you something. Let me put somebody up against that person who uses nothing more than their natural abilities with pure intent, and you see who beats who. You know what I mean? Hands down, the person with pure intent and natural ability will reign over all. Because love is the most powerful vibration that you can operate from. And not even love per se. I really don't even like that word. I really don't like that word. I don't know why. It's just never really, I've never liked the vibration of that word. But, yeah. But let's just say somebody who operates with a pure intent, innocent intent, and utilizes natural ability, like the alchemist, that's a person to fear. Not a person who's into dark arts and dark magic, black magic, dark whatever that's called. Not somebody like that, alright? So just, there's been a lot of people here recently that I've come across that have been affected by magic, me being one of them. Me being one of them before I was keen to the whole black magic shit and how deep and dark it really goes and who was all involved. But that's, I had to experience all of that, so I'm able to help you guys along y'all's journey, because what good is living the experience and gaining the wisdom if it's not being shared, right? So for those of you guys who are going through or dealing with energy manipulation or black magic or curses or hexes or spells or voodoo dolls, voodoos, whatever the hell you want to say, let me just tell you guys this. If you don't believe, let's just say, because I look at things from every perspective possible, okay? So let's just say that you do believe in black magic, and you do believe that things can happen, and you do believe because it's affecting you now, right? Well, what do you do if it's affecting you now? It's simple. You stop. You don't even have to go into meditation. You don't have to do any of that shit. All you have to do is just stop, breathe, tell yourself that you are far more powerful than any dark magic that can come against you, right? And know in your heart and truly have faith in the fact that nothing can pierce the armor that you've already been given, right? Because if you wasn't special, if you wasn't a badass, then you wouldn't be messed with, right? Nobody's going to mess with somebody who's weak. Nobody's going to mess with somebody or throw magic on them if they're not important to this world, if they're not destined for great things. So with the armor that's already there, that you already have from experiences that you've already conquered, put that bitch on. Put that bitch on and know that nothing can pierce the armor that you're wearing, because you have truly, individually, you guys have truly fought and conquered thus far everything that's been put against you guys. And I'm telling you, no black magic in this world can come against a warrior of light. They can't, or a warrior of dark. The dark and the light. They can't. They can't. And they can only manipulate you guys if you allow it. They can only affect you guys if you allow it. Well, how do I not allow it, Amber? How do I stop it? How do I make it stop? It's simple. You stop believing in their craft. You stop believing that they have more power over you. You stop feeding that fear, which naturally, ultimately feeds them. You stop. And instead of your thoughts being negative, instead of your thoughts being focused on what they're doing to you, shift those thoughts into why you're great. Shift those thoughts into all the obstacles and challenges that you guys have been up against, that you guys have been faced head on, and you guys have had to deal with them by yourselves. Think of the strength and how far you guys have come thus far. Think of if you guys had think of your guys' armor. You know what I mean? What would it look like? What would your guys' armor look like? You know what I mean? What does the armor look like that is protecting me, that cannot be pierced? Just shift the thoughts. Every time we stress ourselves out about what could possibly be going on, or what they could possibly be doing, every time you feed into that fear, you're giving them power over you. You're taking power away from you, and you're giving it to the enemy. You're literally giving your energy to the enemy against you. So you're literally fighting twice as hard against yourself. When all you have to do is shift your thoughts, shift your way of thinking, and as soon as you start to feed that fear, which feeds them, at that moment you realize what you're doing, automatically shift that thought into, you know what, I've come far, I am a badass, I am worthy. I have gone through things, and I've conquered things that people wouldn't even wouldn't even last a second in. You know, nobody would last a second in my shoes if they were up against the same opposing forces. They wouldn't. You know, start talking yourself up. I don't give a shit how stupid this sounds. I don't care, you guys. I'm trying to help you guys based off my own experiences, okay? Because I have literally, you guys, I speak from pure experience. I will never speak from ignorance. Ever. Ever. So I just want you guys to know that you guys all, if you guys are coming across my video, okay, and it's resonating with you guys, then you guys 100% need to understand that you guys have armor that you guys are wearing without you guys even knowing. And the only way that armor can be pierced is by you guys feeding into fear. By feeding into fear that's put there by the enemy. That's it. That's the only way they can get through. It's through your fear. When you feed your fear, you feed the enemy. Serious. I don't care now where I'm at today. I see how foolish all of that is. I see how absolutely redundant and how incredibly insane all of that is, and it's just a waste of energy. It is nothing more than a waste of energy. That's all it is. With them doing the craft against you, and by feeding the fear against you. You know what I mean? So starting today, every time you guys have a negative thought about somebody having more power than you, starting today, I want you guys to realize, cut off, stop feeding that fear. Every time you realize that you guys are having a negative thought, feeding somebody through your fear, I want you to instantly stop, and I want you to think of 5 things that make you guys awesome, that make you guys great. What does your armor look like? What would your armor look like if you could see it? What color is it? How many badges are on there? Are there badges at all? Is it made of diamond? Like, what is it made of? Like, just shift your thoughts, your way of thinking. And that's a simple, quick exercise that you guys can do. And it instantly takes back your guys' energy from the enemy, okay? So, I don't know why I felt that, I don't even know why. This was not my intent when I started this video. My main intent was manifestation. But I guess we have to get past our fears in order to put our state of mind, our way of thinking into manifesting, right? So we have to let go of the fear that holds us back. The fear that holds us back. And like Ralph Smart says, he says, fear is nothing